Should we talk about Dying Light now? This is so weird. You know this feeling? Have you ever been addicted to a game? Or not addicted. You're playing a game a lot, but you're not enjoying it that much. You're not enjoying it that much, but you just keep playing. And don't say League. Okay? It's just you play it and you're like, I've been playing a lot of Dying Light. I plan now to reinstall Dying Light 1 because something about this game ain't right. There's something not quite right. It's not quite right. I don't know if it feels worse than like what I'm wondering the most is why does this feel worse than Dying Light 1? But then I'm like, it's been a while since I played Dying Light 1, so I'm planning to reinstall that and to play and compare because I'm not loving it. And there are a lot of things in that game that I think are not good. Now, a lot of people are saying the story's bad. I don't give a single fuck. I don't give a single fucking shit. I don't remember the story of Dying Light 1. I skipped every cutscene there. I don't care. But the story is not what's the problem. From the moment it started, I felt like, why does hitting the zombies don't feel so good? It is no good. First of all, the hit markers bother me. And then the weird spacing, the distance from the enemy feels not quite right. Then I find the pacing of the leveling up way too fucking slow. A lot of the controls are way overblown. It's too fucking overblown controls. It's jank. A lot of this is jank. Yeah, it's I'm playing it a lot, but I'm not loving it. Yeah, I don't know what to say. The dropkicks feels good though. I don't think they feel good. I think the dropkicks... It took me so long to fucking figure out that fucking button combination. The weird ass, you have to perfect block and then you jump in one direction and you hold the right trigger and How much did you like the first one? I really like the first one. I think the first Dying Light game I would have given like an 8 or a 9. That's how good. And also, before I forget it, remember when we watched the trailer for Dying Light 2 before it was out and then we said like, oh, the darkness doesn't look so good. It looks like it's not gonna be as dark and as scary anymore. Because we can all agree, Mafa, that playing Dying Light 1 at night was the scariest motherfucking thing on the planet. Bro, that game at night was unplayable. I don't mean at IRL night, but like when it was night in the game. Those volatiles, no. I'm out. And so when I play Dying Light 2 now, I feel like, okay, it is still scary at night. It's still dark, but it is a lot less scary at night. There are a lot of incentives for you to play at night, to fast forward to the night, because there's certain locations that you should better access at night. I don't mind playing at night, and I haven't really met a volatile. The only thing that's annoying is you get these weird fucking screamers or howlers or what they're called, and then they start a chase. And the chases are annoying. A bit scary, sure, but Wii Sports? No, I just have this is the last pair of authentic Wii modes that exist in the world. No. Yeah, dude, Dying Light 2, not scary. Not scary at all so far. Volatiles barely in the game. And I also feel like the progression was so much faster. It feels like it's so slow. And most upgrades are just, no good. Damn, you're killing it with that sweater? What do you mean I'm killing it?
What do you mean by that?
What does that mean? Dying Light became less horror, more RPG. Yeah, oh yes. Now that you remind me, I find a lot of the RPG elements, the equipment system, it sucks ass. Do you guys remember what we just talked about last stream with Assassin's Creed? What triggers the fuck out of me? What I hate? I'd rather not have an equipment system at all than to have that fucking shit. It's the 1,000 different armor types, like different stats, but transmorg. Different stats, but same visuals. It's the worst. I hate it. I hate it. It sucks. Dying Light 2 is the perfect summary of all boring video game tropes of the past like 5 years. This entire hold the button to craft. Hold it even longer to craft more. Why? Stop it. Stop it. The reason why we implemented hold button to do something in video games is to avoid player misclicking. That's why we did this. The video game industry has gone crazy with the hold button shit. I love Red Dead Redemption 2 more than anything in the world, but stop it. Stop it. The reason why you have to hold the button to pick something up or to do an action is because you want to avoid a misclick. There's no point in having the player... there's a game, I don't know which one was it, where in order to craft something, you had to hold a button in the menu for like 5 seconds. What fucking game was that? I forgot which one it was. It is a waste of time. If I have the resources and I can craft it, I click on it and I can craft it. Or I hold the button for like half a second or a second. It is just too much. I hate it. We have to get away from this hold the button shit. Hold the button shit. No. Stop it. It's enough. State of Decay State of Decay is a fucking shitty ass game. But for example, it's a different thing of like when you have to craft something in the battlefield and then there's a time because that exists because it's a risk. While you craft, it's a risk because you're vulnerable. But that's not why most people implement it. In most games, it's just to annoy you. Hold it to collect. Why? Holding a button also only makes sense if there's a downside to you misclicking. But if I accidentally pick something up in Dying Light, what's the problem? Utzi, wutzi, schniedel, wutzi. they should make you put in a support ticket to confirm you want to craft something. Yeah, true. It's like, are you sure you want to craft this shit? Are you fucking sure about this? Bro, I'm gonna rub schmegma in your ass. It's fucking stupid. I hate it. Get away from this hold button shit. It has to make sense. If you're in a menu, no more holding button. We went away from the are you sure pop-ups to the hold button for every fucking thing. Stop it. Honestly, stop it. Stop it. Damn, so Dying Light is scheiße. No, it's not. Why do you... No, games aren't just amazing or shit. There's a lot of steps in between. And so far, it's not great. But yeah, it's that's what I'm planning at least right now. I'm reinstalling Dying Light 1 to see how it feels. I remember it being a lot more fun. And then we shall see. So far, no, it's not shit. Dying Light is not shit. I mean, if it was shit, I wouldn't be addicted to fucking playing it. I'm enjoying it. But also the buttons, it's so overblown, bro. I remember in Dying Light 1, if you want to make like a leap, you jump over an obstacle and your character automatically does like a big jump. Now, think about this. For those of you who are not playing it, if you vault over an obstacle by pressing RB, press block while you jump in order to do a far jump. Why? Press double jump to do a high jump. It's so overblown. It's way too much. In order to stomp on a zombie's head on the floor, when to unlock that skill, what button is it? The X button. And it's also the X button to pick up something. Hold X. If I remember correctly in Dying Light 1, in order to stomp on a zombie's head, you look on its head and you press the jump button, RB. And that made more sense. Man, that's the thing. I have to replay Dying Light 1. Just get a feeling for it. And if I'm right and I'm like, why does this feel better? Then I'm gonna make a fucking deep dive and try to understand why. Because there's something not right in Texas, ladies and gentlemen. No, you press F. There's no F on the controller. Idiot. The quests are good. Some of the side quests are good, but honestly, I didn't get Dying Light for good quests. I didn't get it for good quests. Are you going to review it? We'll see. Mirror's Edge Catalyst also wasn't great, bro. Great. Don't kid yourself, Mafa. That also wasn't great. Also a good example of a game where the first one was better. I listened to an entire audiobook while I played Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Mirror's Edge Catalyst was no good, man. That game was so fucking boring. It was so boring. Unbelievable. Like, they had a good game with Mirror's Edge 1. Just make that same game, but a bit longer and a bit more refined. That Mirror's Edge 1 is kind of like almost like a hidden gem in a way. It's a great game. Yeah, it's a great game. I'm so interested to see if I reinstall Dying Light 1, if the hitting the zombies actually felt better. Or if it was just me misremembering. I'm gonna fucking install both games and kill zombies side by side. Did you watch SkillUp's review? I saw it and I thought, well, sounds like this is for Anton. Well, you were wrong. I don't think it's great so far. Like right now, Dying Light for me, mentally, obviously, this is not a finished review. This is a thought in progress. I'm like between a 5 and a 6. 5 means like, yeah. And 6 is like, it's okay. How many hours in? I'm like 20 hours in. So I've played a substantial amount. Yeah, it's no good.